Hey everybody, good to be with you. Happy Mother's Day week, and hope you're having a good time, especially our moms, the special women in our lives, the bonus moms. We love you. This celebration really should be a month long, but let's keep that up. Hey, couple of need to knows before I toss it to Pastor Jeff here. The first one is really looking forward, especially for our leaders. This upcoming weekend, May 15th, we have our leader training, and so you won't want to miss it. It's from 11:45 to 12:45, right after our services. We'll get together. Want to respect your time, so we have it tight, but there are some important things to cover. So Connection Leader Training, May 15th, looking forward to that. And as always, throughout this series, and then even beyond this series, we have a wonderful website resource called The Well. And it's something that we want to make sure that you are equipped to use as you might want to go deeper and further into resources, maybe that the pastors that are preaching used or would even recommend, or we talk to our pastoral team, any recommendations on the subject at all. And so just keep using that, The Well, as a resource. We'll include the link in this email. Keep that in front of you. It's something we're intending on refreshing on a weekly basis. So, Pastor Jeff.
Thanks, Pastor John, and happy Mother's Day to you. And my wife, Kay, is back in England. She was supposed to be flying out here tonight on Mother's Day, and her flight got cancelled. Hooray. That's not good. And so I am home alone eating appalling food. Happy Mother's Day to you. We are talking about contentment as part of our Healthy Minds series. How does contentment relate to having a healthy mind? Trust me, contentment, discontentment, it relates to just about everything. And just consider this: if you got a letter from someone who was in prison, possibly on death row, what might it say? And if we turn to the letter, Paul's letter to the church in Philippi, he actually writes in the first chapter about the possibility of him dying. So he knows that execution is possible, but he writes then remarkably to them about contentment. That's our conversation for this week. And I've got 4 questions that I would love to ask you to consider. First of all, is there an area of your life where you feel you might need fresh perspective, which might lead to greater contentment? And then what part does being thankful play in us being contented in our lives? Why is it, third question, why is it that so often the human condition is that we tend to want just a little more, or maybe a lot more? And then I make the statement during this weekend's message: Christianity makes a terrible hobby. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Talk about it. Thanks so much for joining me, and have a great Mother's Day week.